Hi everyone, and thanks so much for coming back to Start Being Happy, the channel about joy through self-love. And today's little reflection is on the saying that energy follows thought. Those of you who know me know that's a big one for me. Where we place our energy tends to be what we bring into our lives. So I tend to think of my mind like a garden. It's going to grow regardless. If we've got a patch of ground, we can cultivate it with thoughts that are nourishing and encouraging and growth oriented, or we can just not pay attention to it and let it become, a messy little shambles. We always have a choice, and that's part of joy. It's an inside job, and it requires personal responsibility, taking responsibility for what we can do within our lives. There's a lot we can't control, but we can control where we put our focus. And I'm not saying negative thoughts and emotions and feelings won't arise. They do. That's part of the journey of life, and the contrast, it needs to be there. But when they arise, think, okay, you're there. Don't follow that mental chatter when it starts getting loud in your head. Instead, it's not always going to be opportune, but when it is, pull your attention back to something that gives you pleasure, something that you love, something that you can feel grateful for. Even if it's something small, go and do something that you enjoy, changing the thought, changing the action or the movement away from the negative and towards the positive. I'm not being flippant with it. Sometimes we have great challenges or great pain or grief or crisis that we do need to pay attention to and work through the feeling. I'm talking on the day-to-day life, when the little niggles that come up and irritate us, instead of going down the negative route and letting our mind run away with this, that we go back to the thoughts and the feelings that we can plant and tend to, that nourish us, that inspire us, that encourage us. So yeah, for me, the visual of a garden is sometimes helpful. Don't pay attention to the weeds, pay attention to the beautiful, the rose, the plant that's thriving. And it's a case of, do I want to survive or do I want to thrive? I want to thrive. So yeah, that's the seed for today. Energy follows thought. So plant a beautiful garden. Bye.